Hi, I'm Madison. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have my February TBR. So February is a busy month. I got a lot of things going on. Of course, it is Valentine's Day, it's Black History Month, it's Feb, got a lot of stuff going on, a lot of things to get through in my TBR. Not really that much. I kind of like managed to do things pretty well, but still want to get through them all in like a timely manner. You know me, I don't like to spend too much time on my TBRs. I like them to be pretty chill, pretty flexible. So without further ado, and do what I normally do, we just start off with my arcs. Now I do have a lot of arcs this month. Last month I failed. I failed heavily at reading my arcs. I want to at least get through 3 of these 4 arcs this month. That is my goal. Now I do think that is somewhat possible. I just need to be vigilant with myself and not just say, haha, nah, and switch plans completely, which is what I do a lot. Anyway, the first one is one that comes out actually in Feb, and that is Not the Witch You Wed by April Asher. This is a paranormal romance. So you're following Violet, who is a magicless witch, and Lincoln, who is a very heart shifter. Now, something happened in their past and they broke up and her heart was broken, but now supernatural law dictates that they have to find mates, and so they decide to fake date to get around that loophole, but obviously they're gonna fall in love being fake dating mates. I don't really know how that's gonna work. I'm actually really curious to kind of see like how this is gonna work, because I'm not too familiar with, I don't really love paranormal romances, to be right honest with you, so this is gonna be really interesting. Apparently it's supposed to be hilarious, so my fingers are crossed that it is funny, because I would like that, a little bit of a change of pace. But then we've got all my March arcs, which are amazing books. I just need to make sure I get to them. The first of which is Gallant. This I need to get to. If I don't get to this, I'm quitting my channel, like flat out. If I don't get to this, that's just, if I don't get to these 2, I will quit and I'm just gonna go, because like these are like, oh my god. Anyway, I actually have no idea what Gallant is about, to be quite honest with you. I do not. I got sent this. I think that means I have now achieved a next level in humanity to achieve a Victoria Schwab arc, but I don't know what Gallant is about, and I've seen people explain it places, but it seems like no one else knows either, to be quite honest with you. And like it's really interesting because it's like a lot of mixed media in here. There's like pages with like letters on it, and there's like pictures in it, and there's just, it looks like it's gonna be a quick read. I know it's YA. There's just a lot of, I don't know. It's also a really weird size, but I mean, I'm excited to get into it. I just don't actually know what it's about. So I think it's gonna be fun. I know it's gonna be in one of my book boxes in March as well, so I'm excited to get a special edition of it. I just hope I enjoy it for that reason. I haven't read too much from Scrub. I've only read the Dark Shade Magic series, so we'll see how this one goes, but wish me luck. And then like I pointed out, I do have Hookline Sinker here by Tessa Bailey. Now this is the follow-up to It Happened One Summer. This follows Piper's sister. What is Piper's sister's name again? Hannah. This follows Hannah, who's Piper's sister from book 1. So this is the sister from book 1, and then also the guy's best friend from book 1 getting together, which is like, I don't really, there's not like a trope for that, but like there should be a trope for that, but that's what this is. And I'm so excited about it because you could see like the tension brewing between them, because like he's a total playboy and like doesn't do anything with like chicks. Like he's like, nah, I don't do like relationships, and she's like, I don't really do playboys. And then over the course of the first book, you kind of saw him like gravitating towards her, and you're like, we see you, sir. So I'm very excited for this. It's gonna follow, is his name Fox? Yeah, his name's Fox. He's also a fisherman, and I don't really know what their deal is. I don't know what's gonna happen with the 2 of them. Oh, so Hannah comes to town to work and she ends up crashing in his spare bedroom. Forced proximity. Oh my god. I don't really want to go into this knowing a lot either. I feel like that's why sometimes my TBRs like, why are you making TBRs, Madison? We don't even learn what these books are about. Well, sometimes it's fun to go in not knowing everything, because when the blurb is this long, I feel like I'm going to learn half of what this book is about, and that's just not as fun. So got that, and then the last one we have here is A Brush with, oh god, that's a bright cover, A Brush with Love by Maisie Ennings. This is a dentist romance. Now this can go one of 2 ways. It's either going to be great, or it's going to lean way too heavily into the dentist stuff, and I'm going to be like, nah. Oh, the most intoxicating slow burn I've read in ages. Oh, okay, so I'm gonna have to put this off for a little bit because I just got off reading some Mariana Zapata, and I don't want to like jump back into the slow burn right away. But this is between 2 people who are both studying at dentistry school, and they both are attracted to one another, but are like, we can't be together because it's going to get in the way of our like life and our careers. And so it's them fighting their attraction to one another over the course of this book. So that's where the slow burn's going to come in. I hope that there's like a lot of like witty banter and stuff, and just like a lot of sexual tension, because I don't mind slow burns so long as the sexual tension is like there and done right. I do know, according to Maisie Eddings, that it is own voices for the neurodivergent rep. There's also stuff in here about general anxiety disorder and other things like that. So do look at the content warnings before you go into this, just in case, but I am super interested in it. And it's such a cute cover. Like, oh my God, how can you not be in love with that? I love it. Then we have Take a Hint, Dani Brown by Talia Hibbert. I need to get back into this series. I read Get a Life Chloe Brown last summer and then just didn't continue with the series. I got gifted books 2 and 3 in it for my birthday and Christmas. So I finally have like the chance to get to them. Definitely want to read them. A lot of like traditionally published romances on my TBR this month. I did realize that I do have like a shelf here of a lot of traditional published romance that I have not gotten to. I've been so addicted to just reading things on my Kindle. I'm reading romances on my Kindle that I just haven't gotten to any of these books yet, and I want to start reading at least one a month from this like shelf right here, just so I can start getting through it, because like I should give them a shot. Like, sure, they're not always as steamy and hot and sexy, but they're still like a lot of fun. And I know that Talia Hibbert actually does do a little bit of fun action in her books as well, so I'm definitely super stoked for this one. This follows Dani Brown, who is the second Brown sister. I'm pretty sure this one is the fake dating. Yeah, this is fake dating. So Dani, something happens, and then this guy here is the security guy to her building. He ends up saving her from something, and then they go viral because of that. And so then they agree to fake date because their virality has like brought a lot of attention to like this charity foundation he has and stuff like that. So we'll see how this goes. Oh, his name is Zaf, and he's grumpy. We love that. Oh my God. I'm also going to be reading, obviously, House of Sky and Breath by Sarah J Maas, which comes out this month, which is Crescent City Book 2. I am mildly contemplating reading House of Earth and Blood before House of Sky and Breath, but it's literally the 31st when I'm filming this, so like I have like 14 days to read that, which I can do. Like, if I were to read it right now, yeah, I could read that in 14. That's not a problem. The thing is, I've got other things to get through before then. I don't know if I'm gonna have the time to read it. I would like to. I found like a refresher online if I want to just read through the refresher instead of reading the book. But like, honestly, House of Earth and Blood is one of my favorite books of all time. Bryce Quinlan is one of my favorite characters of all time. I would kind of like to reread the book, but we will see if I can get to it. Otherwise, I'm just going to jump right into House of Sky and Breath. Super stoked for it. It's book 2 in Crescent City. It is Sarah J Maas's kind of high urban fantasy series. It's a high fantasy, but it's kind of got a bit of an urban, like it's a made up urban feeling world, which is really cool. Maybe I should reread it, because I'm going to be honest, I don't remember much of the magic system. There's a lot of different I remember there just being, it's a huge magic system in this world. Ooh. Anyway, what I'm most curious about for the sequel is whether or not, like, Sarah J Maas decides to stick with the initial love interest or decides to thwack him to the side or not, so we'll see. So reading that, and then what I would like to read as well in Feb, I would like to read, where is she? Good Gone Bad. This is book 3 in the Fallen Men series. This follows Harley Rose, and it's her romance with this police officer who has been present throughout the first 2 books. Harley Rose is the daughter of the current president of the Fallen MC stands for Motorcycle Club. They're an MC that is in Canada. Now there is a time jump between books 2 and books 3, and so Harley Rose has grown up a bit. She was like 18 in the last book. There's always age gaps between Gianna Darling's characters. It's just, she's just an age gap connoisseur. But I know that Harley is a bit older when this one does start up. Yeah, that's right. She accidentally kills someone and then has to get the officer to help her. So I'm super excited for this. I have been dying for Harley Rose's book, so fingers are crossed. That's my TBR for the month of February. Very simple, very easy, as per normal. Let me know what your most anticipated book is for the month of Feb, and without further ado, if you did enjoy this video, please let me know down below. If you want to see more of me, please go to my channel, and until next time, thanks a bunch everyone. Bye-bye.